Hi guys, it's Debbie. Welcome back to my YouTube channel where we speak live. Speak what you seek until you see what you said. Today is going to be another vlog of my day. It's currently, what time is it? Oh man, I slept in and I still don't, I'm still not functioning well. I believe it's 8:50 last time I checked. And I have to be at the clinic around 9:45 because we had another late call, which is great. Today, so I know I said last video last vlog, I'm gonna start school soon, which I am. Ella, move. Can I show them my stuff? Or you can just stay there and model for them. So I started taking notes for my anatomy and physiology class, and I started actually planning my my days, how it's gonna look like, especially since anatomy and physiology class is about 8 weeks long, so it's very fast-paced, and I just gotta make sure I stick with my schedule. I also have my chemistry class, which I can't even start yet because my lab kit hasn't arrived, so I have up until May to finish that, so let's hope that doesn't backfire on me, because he told me to, the professor told me to pay for the expedited version, and that was like an additional $150. And I was like, no, I think I'll go with ground shipping. I think that would be just fine for me, but we'll see, because at this point, it is 8:50. My husband also had a late call. He doesn't have to go in until 1300, I think, which is 1 p.m. so he can be here all afternoon unless he gets called in, because he said that they're working on their weapons, and once one person is working on their weapons, someone has to be there. So he's gonna cook me breakfast. I'm going to unbox one of these things that I got for my channel, and I am also going to finish these notes. Meanwhile, I have to get ready. You see me wearing my waffles. This is what waffles look like. That's what we refer to it in the army. They're like cold weather something something. Don't even know, but it keeps me warm. I'm gonna take it off though, because the only reason why I wore this is because I still had to get up at 5 in the morning to go do pre-screening down at the COF, and I live 15 minutes away, so I had to wake up at that time. I took Nathan's truck because my car was right in front of his, and we have like a 1-lane parking spot, so I just took his car, or his truck. And now that I'm back, I'm gonna take it off. I'm gonna change, make sure everything's good. The house is a mess right now, so I also want to know if I have time to do that, because if not, my husband, since he doesn't go to work until 1 p.m, will do it. And of course, reading my Bible. I am on track with my Bible plan. So I started Exodus. So Exodus is where they talk about Moses, the story of Moses, and all that fun stuff, and that's the one that I wanted to study a lot more, because I've only heard stories of it, but I've never really read exactly what was going through Moses' mind, what he experienced, what the people were experiencing, so that perspective is going to be neat. So I'm going to go ahead and unbox this, show you guys what I got, set it up, and then, yeah, we're going to see how this rolls. Okay, you guys, I bought a Softbox lighting kit because I do want to start doing videos in my office. The reason why I'm not is, one, it's too cold in there. I don't think the air is circulating in there. So I'm just not gonna do it, and I'll probably just set up somewhere back here. And then two, the one that I actually have is broken. So this is the LED bulb, and then I guess this is where you leave it. I'm not really sure. I'll link the product down in my description if you guys are interested in getting like studio lighting. I only get it because it's very sad in that room, and I don't really get a lot of lighting in there. So yeah, so this is the fan thing. Let me figure out how to I have no idea how it stays open. How does it even stay open? BRB, let me set this up real quick. Okay guys, it's set up. Now the moment of truth, see if it works. Bam! And if I sit right here to record, it will look like so. And I hope this is good enough. I don't know how it looks. I can't wait to see how this lighting is gonna help me record my videos and all, but it is super bright. The fold right here really helps prevent it from being too bright, and then this one is a lot better than the one I bought before. It's just all broken down and everything, so I finally have studio lights, and I got 2 of them, so like I said, I will link it down below. Other than that, I'm gonna go ahead and clean up a little bit. I'm gonna get ready, and yeah, we're gonna see what we can do in the next 30 minutes. Currently 9:10. I have 20 minutes to eat and get ready, so that's what we're gonna do. I have to do my hair, brush my teeth, wash my face, put my shoes on, my blouse on. So we're a little bit behind schedule, but it's okay. Today's gonna be a ponytail type of day. There's a lot of like people that don't like how females get to wear ponytails now in the uniform. I personally don't mind. Every female in the army has different hair textures, and whatever works with them and for them works for them, as long as it doesn't look too crazy. And for me, I don't like looking crazy, so we're just gonna do the basic ponytail look, which I always have one part here. I never part my hair like all the way down because it never tends to stay like that when I put it in a bun or when I put it in a ponytail. So like that. And then I use my handy dandy brush to get all the flyaways out, make it nice and flat. And honestly, I don't put gel on until like after I finish putting in a ponytail, just because I don't like having a lot of gel in my hair, because like when I come back from work and I don't shower and I take it out of the ponytail, it's just like dandruff everywhere, so we're not gonna do that. So it's in its bun. I put the hair where it needs to go, and then I grab my obviously got to be good glue gel. It's literally got to be glued. And I wet my hand, and then I rub it. Ooh, take my rings off. Now I rub it super duper fast, and then I put it where my flyaways are. Like so. And then I go ahead and wet my ponytail a little bit. And this part's pretty simple. You just make a braid. Because I don't like just leaving my hair in a ponytail because it makes it look like I didn't do anything. So I'm gonna go ahead and leave it on a braid. To grab an excess amount of hair because my braid gets cut off easily. So then when that's done, you grab your elastic and you just tie it. And this is the easy hairstyle. But if anybody says anything to me about regs because it can be below the shoulder blades, I have an extra ponytail because some people like to be extra like that, so I can just put it up. But let me wash my face, brush my teeth, put my jacket on, and then I'll be right back. Look what my hubby did.
What are you saying? That is good.
What time do you go to work? Must be nice. Okay guys, so I'm gonna go ahead and eat this with my husband. We can chat before we have to go to work, and we don't see each other until like 5 later today. And then I have to turn my car and just wait. So I'll see you guys when I get at the clinic. You guys already know, song of the day for today's vlog is called Amazing Grace by Jordan May. Okay, I made it to the clinic. It is currently it is 9:51 and clinic, we only have one sick call. If you guys don't know what that means, I explained it in my last videos, so go ahead and check that out. But it's basically just a patient coming in because they feel sick or they want the provider to look at them for something. So we only have one of those show up today, and the craziest thing happened because God works in mysterious ways, right? I usually get up around for pre-screening I usually get up around like 4:20, 4:30, and I'm out of the house by 4:45. Today I was out of the house by 5:10, so I was almost like 25, not late, but I was definitely like, I arrived to pre-screening on time. And as I was driving to pre-screen, there's like a neighborhood right around the corner, and I see this woman start panicking, and like these cop cars start racing down, and then I look to her home and there's like a bullet through the window, and I'm just like, Lord Jesus, like I start praying instantly. I'm like, please God, please take care of her household, anybody else, make sure that there was no injuries. And it was just crazy. So obviously I sped away and I forgot about it being in pre-screening, and then when I came back, like they had taped the whole area as a crime scene, and I'm just like, Lord, what is going on? I go back home, I told my husband about it, and the weird thing is that yesterday or last night I dreamt like of a shooting, and I woke up super like heavy hearted, and then when I saw that, I was just like, I immediately started praying just to make sure that nothing was wrong. But it's crazy out there, you guys. Protect yourself because the world is crazy, and we already know that Satan is the prince of this world, so it's kind of not going to go our way, or it is going to go our way. We think that it's God and it's not, so just be aware, but sorry, that's a pretty depressing moment to end with, but it's just reality of what we live in. So I'm going to go in there. We have that, we have an afternoon schedule, so from 1 p.m. to around 3 p.m.-ish, we have about 6 patients to see. All different things, medical conditions, medical questions, anything like that. So, meanwhile, I guess I brought my backpack so I can do some notes. And we also have PAI, which stands for Personal Asset Inventory, where we have to basically go to the COF, which is the building that we don't work in, but everybody else works in. And we just have to show them that we have our dog tags and our CAC. Those are like the 2 most important things that are ours. And if we lose it, we get counseled, we need a new one, and it's a whole ordeal. So we're gonna do that around lunchtime. Other than that, let's just go ahead and head inside. Okay, this is what my desk is looking like right now. I got my planner, I got my notes, I got my pens. I'm gonna look over these packets because I think we see both of them today for physicals. So, and then this paperwork down here is basically people come in to get medically reviewed, meaning like if they get put in a position to be an armor or a driver or a squad leader, all that stuff, we have to look at their medical records and say, oh yeah, they're sane enough to be in this position, or there's no medical conditions or problems that would hinder them from being it. In case.
What can I say? It moved.
Literally just last week, or yeah, it was last week, he had a bruising here from his wisdom teeth. And now it's not a bruise,
it'll go away eventually.
Burn, carpet burn, because someone just slammed his face in the carpet and just started.
Carpet.
It was me. It was most definitely me.
Hey guys, the dudes left for lunch, and my lunch Nathan's bringing because I didn't have time to make it, so he made it for me since he had time and he was going to drop it off for me. But I'm just going to go ahead and try to finish these chapter 1 notes and go over these slideshows that I also printed out. Where's chapter 1? One thing about anatomy is that there's a lot of resources for you to succeed. You just have to be determined to actually sit down and go over it. But I'll go over these slides and just make sure I know the information, really. So Guess who's here? Drop me on my food. My food. Yum. Let's see what you made, babe. Oh, wrong one. Tuna salad.
Busting.
No, it's not.
That's cat food.
That is so good. So good.
Cat food.
How'd you open it? Because we didn't have a...
I'm a man. I'm a male. I'm a he.
I just came back from an appointment and we did an immunization for them, and we spoke to them about med board process, which is basically getting out of the military due to a medical condition. So interesting day. We're kind of behind schedule a little bit. As you can see, there's nobody here in this corner because we're all seeing patients at the moment, or we're trying to speed up so that we can all get out of here at a decent time. Now, I don't know if I'm going to be able to go to the gym today. My vlogs are starting to be like that just because I feel like if I do go to the gym, I won't have time for note taking, but I'm trying not to grow in that mindset, so I think I'm still gonna go even if it's for 30 minutes. So I'm gonna go ahead and type up my note and see the next patient, which I believe I have. I just finished with the 120. The next patient is at 220 and it's 2:12, so I have 8 minutes to finish this note. So let's get started.
Wait, I have a cord.
Guys, I'm so mad because, like I told you guys, we were behind schedule and it's currently 3:47. I was supposed to be in the gym 30 minutes ago in order to follow the schedule that I had for today. So I can't go to the gym today because I have to go home and finish my notes, and I have to do other things. I have to maintain my schedule time, because if I don't, then I'm just not gonna do the most important things. Yeah, fitness is pretty important, but I don't know, I feel like school is it's pretty up there. So I'm gonna finish my last note, which is gonna be the longest note I ever did, because I did neurological exams on this patient and mobility exams and all these other things that I have to document. So I will catch you guys when I'm in my car, whenever that is, probably in the next 30 minutes. Look who it is. I talk about him all the time.
You do?
I do. Wow. I do.
I feel special.
He is my platoon leader. He's the one that oversees basically Lieutenant Russ that you guys saw, and also my platoon sergeant, and also us. Yeah, he's pretty cool. He's pretty cool. He's alright. He's alright.
I'm kind of a hoot.
You know that butter bar right there? Ain't gonna be no more. Ain't gonna be no more after rain.
You know what I'm saying?
Right here.
Hey.
I told you guys I was about to leave, but this person right here needs to get access in there, so now I gotta go back. So
I'm not as important.
Tisk tisk tisk. I wanted to leave. Okay, so like I said, I was pretty upset that I'm not able to go to the gym because I have to follow the schedule. But there's always a tomorrow, and it's not like I'm training hardcore for like some kind of special event. So it's just really for me. So I can give that up just to make sure that I'm not stressed or doing a lot on myself. So I'm gonna head home. I'm gonna start doing my start doing my notes, and I believe my organic chemistry lab kit came in. I think I told you guys about that, where like I couldn't start my lab class because I didn't have the kit where it has all the lab equipment in. Oh yeah, I did. And that they were trying to have me pay the expedited $150 version for it. Absolutely not. We were gonna ground ship it, and so that's exactly what we did, and now it's here. So I have to now plan that. I'm gonna see if I can try to do one of those labs today, just so I can see how much the lab requires you to do. And if it requires a lot, then I'm gonna have to plan it throughout my week in the midst of also taking anatomy and physiology 1. So I'm sorry if I'm stressing you guys with me. That's not the purpose of this vlog. The purpose of this vlog is to show you guys that even if you're doing a long-term job or a long-hour job, like 5 in the morning to almost, it's 4:30, so almost 12-hour job, and then you need to go back to school and you're like, oh, I don't think I can do it. It's really just your mind playing games with you. You can always do everything you put your mind to. For me, it's getting my bachelor's degree by the end of this year. I am determined to do that no matter how many struggles I have to go through, even if that means I have to take the class while in basic leadership's course in Nebraska, where I also have to learn a whole bunch of other things. So I'll be just fine. I'll manage. Nothing that I didn't do before. I mean, I never did this before, but ×2, I can do that. But I'll see you guys when I get home. I know I sent my husband to go buy some milk and some eggs because we didn't have any, and I really am thinking about Oreos right now, and I don't have any milk, so okay, well, I will catch you guys when I get home. Bye. Okay guys, I am back home. I changed, and guess what came in? This is the lab kit. Supposedly has everything I need to accomplish this class. So let's go open it. This is what we're dealing with. And I told you guys I was taking organic chemistry. And this is an interactive digital lesson hands-on experiments. I already hate it. If you know what this is, it has different food dyes and synthesis and analysis of soap, corn oil, coconut oil. I might use that for myself. Tube, cups, gloves, tube holder. I found one that says I need to do refrigeration, so that's a good thing I went through it. And then this also goes together. It's a little bit more complicated, but oh, this one has fire, gas. Burner for 2 hours with wick. Kind of fun. I'm really bad with that. Okay guys, now that I'm home and Bella's here with me, she really wants my attention. I'm gonna go ahead and end this vlog. My husband is at the store right now buying all those things that I said he would. And then I gotta somehow catch up on my reading. I gotta look at my chemistry labs, gotta look at my anatomy labs and figure out what days I'm gonna do what. I gotta be a little bit more specific with my schedule, but I hope you guys appreciate this video. I'll see you guys in my next vlog. Deuces.